What's going on, everyone? Well, it's time to take a break from the Universal monster films. 'Cause I'm going to review a newer horror film that came out a couple months ago, back in October. Today we're going to be talking about the film Countdown. It's released October 25th, 2019. Yeah, right. Yeah, it just released like 2021, basically. It was directed by Justin Deck, who's also done like Jennifer Lawrence's Coming, Boats, Talking, Carl Talks to Men, Rolling, Papers, five small things. Anyways, this is his first like big film. Countdown. There's a phone app that you can download now, and it tells you how long you have left to live, but there is a curse to it, apparently. And so, what happens after you reach your time? Well, it's up to this nurse to find out in the story. So, so there's this phone app that people have been downloading, and it has, it gives you like a day, years, and everything of how long you have to live. But what happens when it hits 0? Well, some weird dark force seems to happen, and people randomly die. But only people that like don't follow the algorithm, basically. If they notice, like, oh, I'm going to be with them, and then I'm supposed to die, then they change it. But then that's most likely how they're going to die. So, interesting. Yeah, it's a cool concept and stuff like that. Like, I have a couple of indie films that are like that. But, yeah, the first time seeing this in a big budget way. And, the concept of it was pretty well interesting and entertaining. It gets a little weird because, spoiler, there's a curse on the app that's embedded in the program, and basically it's a demon going around killing people once their time's up. It's a little far-fetched and cheesy, but the demon does look cool in it. The acting's pretty good in it, and also cinematography wise it did seem kind of cheesy and a little bit ridiculous, but it's a somewhat entertaining, funny, stupid teen horror, I guess you could call this. It's not. It tries to be scary. It has a lot of terrible jump scares in it, like The Unholy, but it's still an amusing watch, I'd say. I wouldn't say it's not a good movie by any means, but there is some pretty amusing stuff that happens, but stuff just happens apparently in this, and it just goes on. And nothing really different. There's nothing really new to it besides the phone app thing. But overall, it's still entertaining to say the least. So I'm gonna give Countdown a 2.5 out of 5. That's higher than what most people give it, but watching it snow makes it a little more entertaining. So but if you didn't know this film existed, or it sounds like something you might be interested in, trailer's link down below, like always. Also, a link down below with my Instagram, where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. Reach out the film title hashtag and subject of film hashtag so you're aware of it. And also my Letterbox is linked down below, Derek P Reviews. And so I post my first star rating right after watching the films. So follow me on one of those two platforms. Stay in the loop. Like this video, share it to more people where it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. Let me know your thoughts if you've seen it. And let me know if there's any other films that you want to hear my opinions on out there. Comment those down below too. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And make sure you subscribe, because hopefully we find something weird, obscure, and odd like this together, or so we could so you hear my opinions on popular and classic films. Do that a lot. So that's it for this one though. Make sure you ring that bell, because the next one we're gonna dive into a creature feature too. And then probably go back to the Universal monster movies after that. But there's another creature feature I want to talk about too before we go on to that. So make sure you ring that bell. Tune in next time. So I guess that's it for this one. Watch out for all those killer phone apps out there. Sorry, it's just a short one too, but this is just a good little cheesy popcorn flick that they're on with your friends and stuff. Nothing too dramatic or crazy to complain about or talk about. So definitely check it out if you want to, and watch out for all those crazy phone apps trying to kill us out there. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, cheers.